Welcome to Next Cart Reviews, your go-to spot for honest, in-depth reviews of the latest tech, gadgets, and products. We break down features, performance, and value to help you make informed buying decisions. Subscribe for fresh insights and updates on the coolest stuff out there. Today, we're taking a deep dive into a really popular kitchen appliance. Lots of you have asked about this one. It's the Toshiba Induction heating rice cooker. Specifically, we're looking at the low-carb, low-sugar digital steamer model, the 5.5 cups uncooked one in silvery white. Our mission today is to really unpack what sets this rice cooker apart, especially with those unique low-carb features, and, help you figure out if it's genuinely the right investment for your kitchen.
That's right. We'll be looking at, everything.
Right.
From its core functions and the design talks of what real users are actually saying. We'll even dig into those extra protection plans, what they really cover.
Yeah.
So you can get a full picture, make a properly informed choice.
Okay, so let's kick things off with a quick overview. This Toshiba, it's clearly aimed at health-conscious folks, right? With the low-carb, low-sugar stuff highlighted. It's a digital steamer, 5.5 cup uncooked capacity. It's got 8 cooking functions, a 24-hour timer, and that auto keep warm feature. And yeah, comes in that rather stylish silvery white finish.
And judging by its market performance, it's definitely catching people's attention. It holds a pretty solid 4.4 out of 5 stars from, 822 global ratings on Amazon?
Yeah.
And there's buzz over 300 bought just last month. Price-wise, it's $169.99 right now. That's down from a list price of nearly $200. And if you're watching the budget, there's a used option around $144. It sits at hashtag 82 in rice cookers in kitchen and dining, which honestly tells you it's a serious player in a very, very crowded field.
Okay, let's unpack the core functions then, because this isn't just, a simple rice cooker. It seems like quite the multitasker. It has 8 functions listed: low carb, quick rice, white rice, brown rice, mixed grain, quinoa, steam, and oatmeal. That's a lot.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And it goes further than just grains. It can handle sushi rice, mixed rice.
Yeah.
Even things like soup, stew, chili, you could apparently saute and simmer in it. Slow cook, too. And of course, steamed veggies and seafood. So really what you're getting here isn't just a rice cooker. It's more like a versatile kitchen appliance. Could potentially replace a few other gadgets, Save some counter space.
Oh, right. Now, here's where it gets really interesting for a lot of people listening, I think. That low-carb setting. Toshiba makes a pretty big claim. They say this function can remove unhealthy digestive starch by up to 37% and increase healthy resistant starch by up to 34%. That sounds significant for just a rice cooker.
It really is significant. This feature, it's not just about making a healthier meal. It's kind of a shift, Kitchen gadgets moving beyond just convenience, starting to tackle specific health needs, dietary trends. So for you, if you're managing blood sugar, or maybe you're on a low-carb or keto diet, this offers a way to maybe bring rice back onto the menu. And it works for brown rice, too, which is good to know.
Yeah.
But there's a key detail here: capacity. While the cooker itself is 5.5 cups uncooked, for the low-carb setting, they recommend only 2 cups.
2 cups, right.
Yeah, so that might not work for larger families or if you do big batch cooking. Definitely something to keep in mind.
Okay, so that explains the what's of the health benefits, but how does it actually cook so precisely? That brings us to the tech inside. Induction heating and fuzzy logic. Sounds fancy, but what does it mean for the actual rice?
Good question, because this is where the cooking quality comes from. Induction heating, or IH, heats the inner pot itself directly.
Okay.
Think like an induction stove. It means the heat is incredibly even. No hot or cold spots. Then you have the fuzzy logic. That's basically the computer brain.
Right.
Think of it like a very experienced chef constantly checking the food. It uses sensors. It monitors temperature, moisture, how cooked the rice is, and it makes tiny adjustments to heat and time constantly.
Yeah.
In real time. It adapts to your specific batch of rice, the conditions in your kitchen. It takes out the guesswork.
So the practical result of having both of those?
Well, the outcome is consistently perfect results. Whether it's rice, soup, whatever. You get optimal flavor, optimal texture. It just works time after time without you having to fuss over it.
Okay, cooking performance sounds impressive, but what about just living with it day to day? The design, how sturdy it feels, how easy it is to clean up afterwards, that stuff matters.
Absolutely. Design-wise, it's got that sleek, modern look in silvery white. It's reasonably compact, too. Dimensions are about 12 inches deep, 10.5 wide, under 9 high. Weight is around 10.5 pounds, so it feels substantial. It's mostly stainless steel construction. Now, cleaning. The inner pot is non-stick, designed for easy hand washing, mild soap, soft cloth.
Not dishwasher safe, then?
No, definitely not dishwasher safe. That's important. But the steam valve and the vent cap, those parts pop off easily for cleaning. and the outside just needs a wipe with a damp cloth. Pretty straightforward.
And the build quality, does it feel like a premium product? Worth the price tag?
It seems so, yeah. User feedback consistently mentions high-quality materials. People often describe the inner bowl as really sturdy, heavy-duty even. Some compare it to titanium.
Wow, okay.
And there's this funny detail that comes up a lot. The lid closes with a really satisfying thunk.
Huh. Like a car door.
Exactly. It sounds minor, but it gives you that sense of solid engineering, Good build quality, makes you feel confident it'll last.
It really is those little tactile things sometimes. What about other practical points? Safety features, convenience?
It covers the bases well there. Detachable power cord, good for storage, less tangling. The lid locks securely when it's cooking. It has internal safety stuff too, like a thermal fuse against overheating and a steam vent cap to manage hot steam safely. Plus, automatic shutoff when it's done. For convenience, you've got that 24-hour timer for planning ahead, and they auto keep warm. Oh, and one small thing, it ships in its own box usually to cut down on waste. But you can ask for extra Amazon packaging if you prefer.
Right. Okay, so we've got advanced features, good design, safety covered. What are the actual users saying? People who've bought it, used it in their kitchens day in, day out.
Well, like we said, that 4.4-star average is a strong indicator. Overall satisfaction seems high. Most feedback is really positive. People rave about the rice quality, the build quality we just talked about. Also, the effectiveness of that low-carb function seems to genuinely impress people. And yeah, the sleek design, value for money, and ease of cleaning come up a lot too.
Sounds great. Any specific praise that stands out, like quotes?
Yeah, definitely. For rice quality, you see things like cooks rice perfectly, evenly, and quickly, or the rice comes out perfect every time, fluffy and delicious. And specifically for the low-carb setting. Low-carb setting is the best function hands down and tastes great.
Yeah.
Build quality comments include well-constructed, sturdy inner bowl, that satisfying thunk again, and even that the metal steaming basket feels solid, not thin. On the carb content specifically, one person said, the low-carb function is the only reason why I chose this rice cooker. Another noted, using the low-carb setting does give tasty rice that doesn't spike my blood sugar. That's quite an endorsement.
That's powerful feedback, but, even great products have some nuances or areas where people have different experiences. Any points of, let's say, mixed feedback?
You're right, there usually are. Ease of use is interesting. Many find it easy to use, simple enough. But a few users reported that the time start function can be confusing to program. Take some figuring out, maybe.
Okay.
And one unlucky reviewer apparently got a box with no instruction manual, which would definitely make things harder.
Yeah, no kidding.
Then there's the keep warm function. One review compared it to a Zojirushi, another premium brand, and felt that Toshiba left the rice a tad drier. So maybe not quite as perfect on the keep warm as some competitors. Minor, but notable. And very occasionally you see inconsistency mentioned. One reviewer found overall performance inconsistent, and also said the digital display was hard to read in certain lighting, leading to some batches being undercooked. Seems rare, but it's out there.
Good to know those potential quirks. It helps set expectations. How does this Toshiba fare when people compare it to other brands? Or even other Toshiba models?
Yeah, the comparisons are interesting. It often gets compared to Zojirushi, like I mentioned. Many users feel that Toshiba offers similar high-end features, like the induction heating, but at a better price point. So good value. Some reviewers even mentioned trying and then returning even more expensive cookers from brands like Cuckoo before settling on this Toshiba. That says something.
It does.
And it's worth remembering Toshiba has other models too. There's a much simpler, newer one that's only around $45. So within the brand, you've got choices depending on whether you need all the bells and whistles like low carb or just want a basic reliable cooker.
Right. Makes sense. Okay, shifting gears slightly. Beyond the cooker itself, there's the whole buying experience online. What about those extra protection plans they always offer? Are they worth considering?
Yes, the extended warranties. From Masurian, usually. For this cooker, you're looking at maybe $26 for a 3-year plan or $35 for 4 years. There's also that monthly Complete Protect option for about $17 a month, which covers basically all your eligible Amazon stuff up to $5,000 a year in claims.
Wow.
Yeah. The fact these plans are so common for appliances like this, it kind of reflects a consumer concern, doesn't it? Like, how long will this fancy gadget really last? It points to how we think about risk now with these complex electronics in our kitchens.
That's a fair point. So what did the plans actually cover? And are they easy to deal with if you need to make a claim?
Generally, they cover accidents, drops, spills, broken bits, stuff the manufacturer warranty won't touch. And they also cover malfunctions after the standard warranty runs out. User reports suggest the claim process is usually pretty smooth. Quick approval, leading to a repair, a replacement, or sometimes an Amazon gift card for what you paid. Just remember the key things. You have to buy it with a product or within 30 days, and it won't cover problems that were already there when you bought it.
Got it. And finally, the practical stuff. Shipping, returns, getting help if something's confusing.
Yeah, logistics. Important for peace of mind. Shipping is usually free. Prime members get faster options, of course. Returns are also free, typically. Easy online process, you just print a label or arrange pickup. And for support, Amazon offers quite a bit for free. Live chat or phone help, manufacturer contact details, troubleshooting guides online, sometimes even help videos. Having those support systems in place, it's definitely part of making an informed decision, knowing you've got backup after you buy.
Well, this has been incredibly thorough. We've really dug deep into this Toshiba Induction heating rice cooker. It seems clear it's a very versatile, feature-packed machine, especially strong for anyone focused on healthier eating, with that low-carb function being a major highlight. And it seems backed up by mostly very positive user feedback on cooking quality and how well it's built.
Absolutely. If you're after consistently great rice, you like the idea of advanced tech like induction heating and fuzzy logic, and particularly if that low-carb feature appeals to you. This model strikes a really compelling balance. It offers high-end performance and features. Just be sure that 2-cup capacity for the low-carb setting works for your needs. That's probably the key consideration for many.
Definitely. So as we wrap up, here's something to think about. We've seen today how even everyday kitchen appliances are getting smarter, more sophisticated, offering specific health angles and advanced tech. But as consumers, how much do we really understand the why behind all these innovations? How do we make sure we're paying for genuine value, not just, the latest novelty? What stands out to you when you think about upgrading your kitchen tech these days? Something to mull over.